All right, let's go to item 3.9. Call on Julie Waltz. I'm sorry, is it Gary Grant? Ms. Waltz, I wasn't clear on, did you want to give your time to Gary Grant?
Gary Grant gave his time to me.
Oh, he gave his time to you. Okay, thank you.
Good morning. I'm here to speak on 3.9, and I really want to ask you one more time to repeal this, because are you listening to me or are you somewhere else?
We're listening to you.
Because you guys, you don't even look like you're paying attention.
We are. I mean,
okay.
Why don't you go ahead and make your presentation? I'm listening carefully to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because, all right, again, I'm going to state to you, you took an oath of office to uphold the Constitution, but it's obvious that you are, you want to subvert our First Amendment rights to speak out. And I have to commend you on that, because if I had a war chest and I had donors that were donating to it, I would consider my war chest. And we all know that why the ordinance was brought forth. We all know the real truth. It was because protesters were out at a special interest group's base, and they were protesting. So you catered to the special interest group because they contribute to your war chest. And I really don't appreciate my First Amendment rights being stomped on, because irregardless if you agree or disagree with whatever anybody is protesting, they still have the right to protest under the First Amendment. Could you please reconsider this and take this off the agenda and bring it to your staff and get back to the general public with answers? We don't really need this ordinance. We don't need it. We have penal codes on the books that take care of all trespassers. There's felonies, misdemeanors, and infractions of the laws under the penal codes of the state of California that will cover any and all protesters who get out of line. I mean, you guys, I wish you would protect our First Amendment rights like you go up there and take care of this redevelopment issue. But what about our rights? That's what the Constitution was written for, and everybody has protection under the Constitution. Would you please talk it over with your staff, take this off the agenda, and repeal this ordinance? 3 feet away, I mean, you're not going to stop people from protesting or from them getting arrested. We have a fine sheriff's department. You protect. When somebody tries to take away your wages, like Mr. I believe his name is Herb Higgins from Norco did, boy, you gentlemen stood up for that one. You went to bat for yourselves. Why not go to bat for us? I mean, I don't agree with everything everybody protests is for, but why? I don't have the right to say they're right or they're wrong. Even speech that people have found offensive has been upheld in the Supreme Courts and the Fourth Circuit Court, the Ninth Circuit Court, rather. Can we do something? Because you know what? I'm not going to go away. I am a very proud supporter of my First Amendment rights. I am proud of my United States Constitution. And I hope you gentlemen can be too. Instead of, catering to your special interest groups. Will this be addressed, or is anybody going to? I mean, you all act like you're not even interested in what I have to say, but that's okay. Can we do anything about this, or are we just going to reduce it to the 3 feet and keep on continuing wasting the taxpayers' money?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Any board comments? Please. Any board comments?
Mr. Chair.
Right. Supervisor Stone.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chair. Our first reiteration of this ordinance, county council can weigh in if she wants, has withstood legal muster. It does not take away First Amendment rights. Ms. Waltz and others have come forward and have requested that we reduce that number of feet in this ordinance. I thought we reached a reasonable compromise. Obviously, that I was misled that there was a compromise that was agreed upon by both sides. Ms. Walls has recommended that I take it off calendar, and so I'm going to make a motion that I take it off calendar for further review and consideration of bringing it back. So I'm going to make the motion we take it off calendar for now.
Motion and a second to take item 3.9 off calendar. Please vote.
Second, you have a second yet?
I believe Supervisor Benoit second your motion, yeah. And that's carried with 4 ayes.